G'day guys, and welcome to the channel and a bit of an update on the porting progress. But before I do that, I'd just like to show you something else I've done, and that is a 1978 TS125, full restoration, everything. Have a look here. Everything is brand new, as in OEM or new old stock, except for the front forks or the chrome tubes. The frame, swing arm, handlebars is all original. Everything else is brand new. So it might be up for sale soon. So there you go. So we are here. Let's get that out a bit. We've started to work. I haven't videoed everything because there's so many videos on porting stuff, but I will show you where I'm up to and what I've done in my theory. So the first thing is, this is the throttle body, as you can see, and you can just see the remnants of an edge which is machined in. Don't drop this because they're over $1,000 for one of these things. The back also had a very sharp edge. I've removed that, but see the black part? That's the factory, I don't know what it is, sealer, paint, something, lubricant. I did not touch any of that because I do not want to upset the idle, but anything before and after that is free game. So we fixed up the edges. They're quite sharp, they're quite pronounced. But here is where, I don't know, we'll see. If you look in here, where the screwdriver is pointing, that is quite a sharp edge. That's a casting flash, and in there it's also quite a large lip on there. There's also, can see in there, see there's another casting round looking thing. That all needs to go. So I'm in the process of doing that. I've just done the outside here, and my idea, these are actually a very good design, but this is not. This design of bell mouth actually draws air below the peak, so it'll actually draw air below here, so the air in this area will also flow over. And my idea, and I can't prove this, this is how to flow bench, is to round these off. Nothing big, just get rid of the sharp edge, because if you press hard enough you cut your finger. That's how sharp it is. So that's what I've done here. That black is just from where I've been polishing, it's just goo. But these areas here, I've actually rounded off. Will that help flow? I don't know. And I've polished just gently, because once you get to a point, it's what's diminishing returns. You can't get, if I polish these like mirror, the flow increase is so close to like less than 0.5%, it's not worth doing. But to go from that rough to that is significant. Inside the ports here, that's what I'm doing. Again, all I'm doing is just cleaning up there and there, and I'm going to try and get a thing to go right through and just clean up inside. That's in the male, that'll be here. Moving across to the intake. The intake come up really well. Just got rid of these sharp edges, the same. They were very, very sharp. This was another sharp edge here, so I've just rounded that off. Will it make much difference? Again, I don't know. part here is, this could be a mission. This is Phenolic Spacer material. So what I'll be doing is, where are we? This way. I'll redo this, but I'm going to drill the holes. The holes are more important than you think, so it's, when I put it on, I can put bolts through it, bolt it down, and then cut this out. So what I'm going to try and do is match to the hole here, the gasket. Now people say, oh, I should match to the gasket. Well, no, because the gasket isn't what is important. It's the match between here and the cylinder head. And believe it or not, the match is actually really, really close. Probably not worth doing. The cylinder head is a little bit bigger, so I might just match it out. But I have to find out the head first before I do this. I'm not going to port out, and I can't port out the cylinder head because the engine's still together. And I don't want all this sort of crap in the engine. So all I'm going to do is probably just take a little bit out of here and match it. The gasket is not what you match it to, because the last thing I want to do is slow down velocity. I want to increase velocity. And the heads flow 300 CFM anyway at 500 thou lift, so there's nothing wrong with the head flow. And I don't think there's anything wrong with the inlet manifold flow either, particularly once I get this cleaned up. I think it'll actually help it. Anyway, that's what we're up to. So as you can see, there's just crap everywhere. I probably didn't think that through. I don't know if you can see it, that there's aluminium, but it should be done, this part of it, 90% done today or tomorrow. And yeah, we'll just see where we end up. Hoping, I think the biggest job is going to be the Phenolic Spacer. That is really hard material and that will take some time. And there's another issue with that because it raises the inlet manifold, and there's a sponge foamy thing underneath between the bottom of the inlet manifold and where it sits in the motor. So I don't know how to fix that problem yet, but we'll get there. Anyway, small update, but yeah, part 3 will come along soon.